My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to be reading from my book called Fry Bread. It's a lot about family and food and friends, and I'm going to show you how to do this when we go through the book today. And then we're also going to have an activity at the end. It's going to be a lot of fun. I wrote this book because I really like to cook a lot, and I learned how to make fry bread with my grandma. And she's in the pages of the book, and you'll get to see some pictures of her. You'll get to see some pictures of me, too, when I had longer hair. Let's see if you can figure out which one of the characters that I am. And also, my children are in it. My son, who's 8 years old, and my daughter, who is now 5. But when we wrote the book, they were babies. So they're a lot younger in these pages. So we're going to read from Fry Bread today, and I really want you to pay attention to the sounds, the shapes that are in the book, the different colors, because that'll help you appreciate everything that Fry Bread is about. Now let's read from Fry Bread.
Let me know in the comments, have you heard of this book, Fry Bread? And I will make sure that the link to this book will be in the description box below.
Fry Bread, a Native American family story. Fry bread is food: flour, salt, water, cornmeal, baking powder, perhaps milk, maybe sugar, all mixed together in a big bowl. Here you can see all of the kids carrying all of the ingredients to the kitchen with Grandma, who has this big bowl here, and she's going to teach them how to make fry bread. Fry bread is shape. Hands mold the dough, flat like a pancake, round like a ball, or puffy like Nana's softest pillow. Look on the page. You can see the flour on the table. You can see the spoons that they use to make the fry bread. They're mixing it all up together. And there you can see my little baby daughter with the little red curly hair looking over the side of the table, sitting next to her grandmother. Fry bread is sound. The skillet clangs on the stove. The fire blazes from below. Drop the dough in the skillet. The bubbles sizzle and pop. Can you think of it when your family or your friends cook on the stove and you can hear all of the sounds of the food cooking? That's what fry bread is. And here you can see the pot, and it has oil in it. And it's really hot, so don't get too close. And the oil fries the bread, and when it does, it goes sss. You can hear a nice hissing sound. Fry bread is color: golden brown, tan, or yellow, deep like coffee, sienna, or earth, light like snow and cream, warm like rays of sun. And we can see how fry bread is different colors here. Sometimes it's browner, sometimes it's more yellow, sometimes it's lighter in color, and other times it's darker. Notice the faces of all the children on the pages. They're just like fry bread. Some of them are lighter in color. Some of them are more brown in color. Some of them are kind of tan, just like fry bread. Fry bread is flavor. See beans or soup. Smell tacos, cheese, and vegetables. Delight in honey and jam. Rise to discover what brings us together. So we see the little baby here that I told you is my daughter. And we see the little boy in the glasses here, which is my son. And there's one more person on this page that looks a lot like me. That is me, but he has much longer hair. That's me holding the big plate of fry bread. Fry bread is time. On weekdays and holidays, supper or dinner, powwows and festivals, moments together with family and friends. Here's everyone getting together around the table to eat the fry bread that they made. Fry bread is art, sculpture, landscape, portrait, our daily craft, shared from teacher to student, a cycle of heritage and fortune. Sculpture, like you're making it with your hands. Fortune, meaning riches, but not like money. This is riches of culture, of relationships, of family. And look, on this page, you can also see my dog. You know what the dog's name was? Booty. He was a very, very sleepy, slow dog. Just like on those pages, he's being very sleepy. Fry bread is history. The long walk, the stolen land, strangers in our own world. With unknown food, we made new recipes with what we had. Hear the grandma and the grandpa telling stories to the children. What is that stolen land? What is it that they had to make from what they had? That stolen land was land that indigenous people lived on when Europeans first arrived to the Americas. And then that stolen land, people took away their homes, their farms, their forests, and made them move to another part of the country. And when they got to that part of the country, they had to make new food, because it'd be like, what if you had to move to an entirely new place and they didn't have the food that you were used to? You have to find some other things to eat. And that's what fry bread was. Fry bread is place. Alaska, Kansas, all the way to Maine, down to Delaware, on to Georgia, over to Oklahoma, that's where I'm from, Colorado and California, cities and lands we call home. Look at this big map of North America here and all of the kids that are playing on it. People make fry bread all over the country and all over the continent. Fry bread is nation. Now I'm going to list some names of some Indian tribes. Abenaki, Apache, Arapaho, Ojibwe, Onondaga, Oglala Sioux, Narragansett, Navajo, Nipmuc, Seminole, Shoshone, Sac and Fox, hundreds and hundreds of tribes. If you look really closely in the background of this picture, you can see all the names of every tribe in the United States. So many names. And what I listed here is just a couple of them. Fry bread is everything. Round, flat, large, small. North, south, east, and west. Brown, yellow, black, white, familiar and foreign, old and new, we come together. Fry bread is us. We are still here. Elder and young, friend and neighbor. Here's the whole family all together. And right here is a picture of my grandma, the one that taught me how to make fry bread. So fry bread is passed down from elders to the parents and now to the kids. And one day they will teach somebody else how to make fry bread. We strengthen each other to learn, change, and survive. Fry bread is you. I'm joined here by my children that you saw in Fry Bread. This is Hampton. Hi. And Chestnut. And this is Peregrine.
My grown-ups call me Baby P.
Oh, yeah, we call her Baby Peregrine. And the activity that we're going to do to show you guys about Fry Bread is to play
with Play-Doh.
With Play-Doh.
And we're going to make Play-Doh out of fry bread.
So the most important thing that we learn from Fry Bread is that there's so many shapes that you could make.
You can make like a ball or like whatever kind you want.
Yeah, you can make it flat.
Or like a cloud.
Right? Hands mold the dough. And it doesn't matter what shape you make or what color it is. It's all the same Play-Doh, right? You're all having fun. Just like when you make fry bread, it doesn't matter.
When you're in the kitchen, you make real Play-Doh.
You make real Play-Doh. But then when you're making real fry bread, it doesn't matter what color or shape it is. The only thing, here, let me help you. The only thing is that you're having fun and that you're doing it with your family and your friends.
And with your kids.
And with your kids.
And my kiddie.
Thank you for reading Fry Bread with us today.
Fry bread.
And I hope that you can make some shapes of your own with your own Play-Doh or your own clay.
Or you can make it in the kitchen with your real Play-Doh or your cookie dough.
Or cookie dough.
In the book, they have the recipe.
All right. There's a recipe at the end of the Fry Bread book, and then you can make your own shapes with Fry Bread.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, do you consider yourself to be a reader? And if so, what is your favorite book? Number 2, who would you like for me to do a video on next? And number 3, what are your thoughts about this video? Please share them in the comments. Please be honest when answering these questions. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.